Good morning, and welcome back, Josh, Sam, and anyone else who's watching, to Lviv and Let Die. I shall be drinking coffee through this video because it's early in the morning, before the day is dawning. And we're here after the winter break, which has not been as exciting as anyone might have thought it would be. But we are now well prepared for our final little tilt at the title. Right, so let's look at our transfers, which I will do by going to the transfer centre, clicking on history. We have brought in a couple of players, right? So we remember we signed Igor Osipov in the last video, just as a backup goalkeeper. I've signed 3 more players on a free. That would be Asana Ndai, a centre-back of 6'2" variety. He comes in on a free from FC Brno in the Czech second division. He played excellently for them, so no reason that they should give him away on a free a year after signing him for 250 grand. But he's good for us, and he's been playing very well in our mid-season games, so nice for him. We also signed Rodolfo Yantorno, the Uruguayan striker, young striker there. He's pretty well rated. Also signed on a free from River Plate, Uruguay. He's done pretty well in his non-competitive games. Not scored yet, but he's been mostly as a sub. So I actually brought him in with the impression that he might sort of be used to replace Figueroa, but we didn't end up selling Figueroa. And then I brought in the aging Ukrainian striker, Alexander Buryi. He is pretty good, but he's actually not even that slow. He's just fairly unfit. He's old, 36. Scored a bunch of goals last season for Kiev, 32 in fact. Not sure why they released him, and then he was on a free for the whole season. And we snapped him up till the end of the season. Hopefully he can give us a few goals to knock us through into the Premier League. He did once play for Lucco. Cool. So that's the players we brought in. Rodolfo probably won't play very much. Asan Ndai is going to be a starter, and so will Buryi if he's fit, because he is currently, I think, suffering from food poisoning. We then sold down here a couple of players, and by a couple, I mean one. Thomas Mamurov leaves for £500,000 to the Azerbaijani Premier League team Zayar, who are currently swimming in former Lviv players. If you see there, they have Eremia, former of us, has scored almost only about twice as many as he scored for us in 6 games as he has in the next 50 for them. They have Tabatadze, who I believe was also ours. No, he wasn't. Okay, sorry. But they do have Mamurov, who was formerly of this parish. And it looks like they might have sold... I think I sold someone else to them, but anyway, he's off as well. So, there we go. That are the outs. Mamurov played well for us, was doing pretty good, but £500,000 for a player who had 1 year left on his contract and actually isn't technically that good. He's just very physical, and he's quite short as well for a centre-back, so there you go. I think that is fair. So, off he has trotted, and we are now about to play Zirka, a big game. Our pre-season friendlies or mid-season friendlies went like this: a 6-0 win over some random team, a 2-0 loss, a concerning 2-0 loss to a team in the division below us. But bear in mind that I think Vitriani Gori are also a team in the division below us, as are Niva Ternopil. So I think we just sort of hit a little roadblock there. We also, I think, dominated them in terms of stats, so it was a little bit of a outlier. We then lost 2-1 to the Shakhtar Football Academy. Again, oh no, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do that. Again, we were pretty much on top, but they turned it around in the second half. We were winning. Perovic was injured in that game. He's back and fit now, but we did lose. We then 1-0 winned 2 teams who are actually in our division, so that's nice to see, before beating Energetic, Tepladar, Kalush and Luxion for a bunch of goals, which don't really tell us very much, but it was good to bring the morale of the team back up after that Naftaviku Kranafta result. I've got lots of hiccups going on. We're going to play Zirka. We're going to probably play Gavela as well. I'm just keeping an eye on the time because I have to make my way to work. But yeah, that's what's going on. Just a reminder, we have the first league looking like this. Zirka is a big game, and Govela is a big game as well. We will notice that the rest of the league has already played. So if we can beat Zirka, we will go quite a long way clear. And after that, we play Govela, who we did just beat in the preseason friendly. So there is that. Dagenham and Redbridge, just quickly, are doing pretty well in the Premier League. I mean, they're not doing very well, but they are doing okay. They are battling out with Ipswich, Liverpool and West Ham for that those final 2 relegation spots. It looks like Huddersfield might also be in with a shout of staying up. I think Bradford must have won the League Cup, so well done Bradford. Swindon up there challenging for honours still. Western-super-Mare down in 14th. It's the way it is. Newcastle, it's March. They've already got a clinch promotion basically. Wow, really early. They're going to get over 100 points. So well done to them. Anything else interesting? Oh yes, York were taken over by a billionaire. So they are now moneybags. It only says regional and secure because they haven't actually spent any of their money yet. But if we look at the history, we go to landmarks. They were taken over by a tycoon, Ramon Boschart. I think he's Dutch. Took over, sacked their manager, and they'll probably be relegated this season. Just the way you want to start a new regime. Now, they have 3 players on 7 goals. It's a tough time. Okay, so let's just look at what's going on here. Because I think we'll have a load of players who are... Yeah, let's clear the side of the bench. And Sergei is injured as well. Great. That's the great thing about some of the football players, is that they get injured all the time. Right, so we've got Osipov in goal. That's fine, we'll take it. We want to have Nagini and Ballon at least, but we might put Kornienko in, we'll see. Let's look in midfield. We want to put, for firsts, we need to put Boyko into the team. We then want to put Konstantinov and Vasil Chaban as well. And then let's look at who we've got up front. Bobby, and let's go with, because I also stumbled upon this as so Figueroa has been on fire in these preseason friendlies, and I think it's because I moved him across. I don't know if that's the case, but I think it's because I moved him across here. He scored a lot more goals, like actually using the attributes that he should be good with. You know, like he was running past players for once, using his pace, using his excellent finishing, rather than just sort of seemingly standing about and being confused. So we'll see if that makes a difference. Ooh, hi. See if that makes a difference in this game, because I'm hoping that he can start firing us to some big wins in the second half of the season. Now, obviously, in the first half of the season, we only lost once, and that one loss was on camera. I'd hope that we don't repeat another loss on camera, because I'm getting fed up with this damn second division now. We've got loads of money. Oh, Figueroa. Oh, come on. That was nearly exactly what I just asked you to do, man. Domrachev, Dudnik, to Boyko, to Perovic. Perovic scored an absolute stunner in. He's got a hat trick of stunners in one of the preseason games. I mean, I know it's against rubbish teams, but it was pretty impressive. Levchuk out to Galushkin. Galushkin goes round his man. Galushkin keeps going. Galushkin puts the ball in the middle. Oh, Kov clears. Levchuk puts the ball in the middle, but Palmarchuk gets there. Lots of chuks in this league. How much chuk? How much wood can a wood chuk? If a wood chuk could shoot wood chuk. Levchuk, big ball to nobody. Figueroa chases it down. Kov gets there, but no, he doesn't. Figueroa snatches the ball away from him. Puts the ball in the middle, but Palmarchuk again clears. They've got a Romanian there in central midfield. They're not looking... Okay, I don't want to say that. I was going to say Romanchuk, good name. Cockman, nice. I was going to say that we are looking pretty much fairly comfortable. And we have done for most of the games that we've played this season. It's just that we don't seem to be able to transform fairly good attacking intent into goals. What the fuck was that? What? Rashevsky manages to catch the ball straight off. Majstorovic, tackle him, please. Kovb, strange name. I don't like that. It's not the v and but together shouldn't work. Okay, Cuadriano hits the ball wide, and we live to fight another day. It's a crazy 4-5-1 formation. Perovic now. Perovic, he went for it but didn't go in. Figueroa scored an absolute stunning free kick in the mid-season games as well, so the winter break. So I don't know whether to put him on all the time or if it was just a one-off. Perovic now. Perovic gives it to Boyko. Boyko has a shot. It's gone out for a corner. Who's taken it? Looks like it is Camelot. Camelot. It's only a model. Get in there. Take it. Yes. Boyko. Boyko. Oh. Yeah. So I feel like some of the momentum from the first half of the season was promptly dissipated by that very poor result against Ukrainian, because we just don't seem to be playing with anywhere near as much cohesiveness as we were doing. Cohesion as we were doing prior to that. We were playing with a bit of swagger, which we haven't really managed to get back, even in those dominant wins. Like, it still looked... We seem to have a bit of an... Well, I'm not sure what it is exactly, but it seems to me that the team doesn't find itself able to get up for small games, and that's where the Ukrainian result, for example, came from. And we noted that there was a 0-0 draw with Helios Kharkiv, or maybe it was a 1-1 draw, who are poor, so like it just seems that we're struggling to what the hell is the word? God, it's 7 o'clock. To get ourselves up for, but what's the proper word for that? Motivate ourselves against the small teams. Goncharenko puts the ball in, hits the... for goodness sake, man. Right. Well, it wasn't an even half, was it? We were much better in that. Assertive. Oh no, we're just going to say passionate. Passionate? Yes. You weren't that bad. Who's on 77% in the middle there? Boyko. Well, great. Sergei's injured, so yeah, you have to play. I've got a nice cup of coffee. Domrachev gets a great tackle in the middle there. Perovic into Figueroa. Figueroa hits it straight at Reshevsky. Romanchuk. Kolobov. Come on. Oh, well, I could take a draw here, I suppose. But we're at home. Wow, hey, keep that composure. Keep that composed head on your shoulders, man. It will do you good. What the hell was that? Boyko. Oh, Alessandro puts the ball over the bar from a free kick. Shranieshku, I think. Kolobov, great tackle. Yes, Levchuk. Okay, Figueroa. Figueroa now. He's got the afterburners on. He's charging through. An absolutely dreadful finish. Levchuk isn't playing well. Let's bring on Buryi. And we've also got Boyko, who's looking pretty tired. So let's bring on Konstantinov. Let's see if we can make some changes here. 55 minutes. What will this do for us? Alexander Buryi gets straight on the ball, gives it to Dudnik. Dudnik puts the ball in the middle. Domrachev. God's sake. Camelot to Domrachev. Why? You two old Ukrainian men, what are you doing? Give it to some of the younger foreign lads who can score the goals rather than, who can allegedly score the goals. Buryi, great touch. Good ball out to Konstantinov. Perovic out to Buryi. Buryi, he's still got the ball. Dudnik. Perovic. Ball through to Galushkin. What the fuck was that? Didn't even go out for a goal kick. Luckily, his blushes were saved by the offside flag, but good grief. Reshevsky. Dudnik out to Buryi. Buryi puts the ball out to Konstantinov. Dudnik to Konstantinov again. Big ball in the middle. Big K. Perovic. Ball to the back post. Galushkin, for goodness sake. Domravchev is tired. Perovic is also looking pretty tired. Bobby might want to... you know what? Should we swap those two around for a second? Let's. And then we'll give it a few more minutes and we'll bring on Bobby. Zamayakin to Ndai. Ndai gives it out to Konstantinov. To Buryi. They haven't actually swapped yet, but he's given the ball through to Figueroa. Figueroa! Oh, you clown! Oh. Man, this is frustrating. Zamyakin gives it up to Figueroa. Figueroa straight to Buryi. Buryi gives it back to Chaban. Galushkin to Buryi. Buryi to Galushkin. Galushkin can actually cross the ball. He does. Figueroa heads the ball over. For goshness. For goshness. Bobby Onyekam for Ricardo Figueroa. What a poor game that has been from him. Chaban wins the ball once but gives it away. Was it a smart move to take off Domrachev? Oh, well, we got the ball in the end. Figueroa gives it down to Buryi. Buryi can just... Oh, you could have just... Go on, fella. Go on, fella. Go. You got 32 goals last season. Perovic. Come on. Do something good with it, or you'll fight. Galushkin. Galushkin puts the ball in the middle. He does. Figueroa gets there. Figueroa, mate. You need to have a word with yourself. That why? What are you doing? Great play from him. I mean, needed to be done, unfortunately, because that fucking sensationally poor throw. It's going to be sent off because the game is going to register that as the last man. No, yellow card. Okay. Okay, Maestrovic gives it out to Kovb. He'll be our undoing with his crazy name. Perovic manages to sort of force the ball out. We are getting it out. There it goes. Bobby there. Oh no, Bobby hasn't even come on yet. We're still playing that period. Kolobov, Zamyakin. Oh my God, get it out. Perovic clears. Figueroa now. We can break. Buryi, just put it through. Man, for God's sake. Figueroa's off. Bobby is now on. Goncharenko, big throw. Oh, we remember we have to throw it to our players. That's good. Bobby gives it to Galushkin. Galushkin feeds Buryi. Feeds Buryi, who hits the outside of the net. Oh, mate. 82, 83, 80. So it just said we're taking the game to them, and then we do 10 minutes of literally nothing. Well, I mean, we absolutely dominate. We only had 3 shots on target, though. Cobb, that bastard. You've got a rubbish name, mate. Sorry. Okay, well, anyway, it's a good win against a team. It doesn't let them catch up with us. The problem is it doesn't take us any... I mean, we're 6 points clear still. Okay, so we're not in the worst position that it could be. That's not the worst result it could have been. But good Lord... God's sake. I've got a backroom advice meeting where they'll probably tell me to drop Camelot. That's what they've been telling me for ages. Take the dude off the transfer list? No. He's not going to be playing for us no matter what happens next season. Or indeed, at the end of this one. So we scored 42 goals. That's 1.8 a game. Mm-hmm. Anyway, Govella, we just beat them 1-0. We should be able to do this. What? Why? Oh, yeah. So the team at the bottom of the league, second, third bottom, sacked the manager, and apparently I was likely to take over. No. Yes, I know, because I don't want to give him a new contract. That's why. Abu Keet, the Libyan, he is not good, but he has 16 caps for Libya. So fair enough to him. I also got offered the Oxford United job, weirdly. Yeah, I don't know why they thought I would take that. We have so much better potential here than we do in Oxford. I mean, obviously, with me, that's not true, because I could take them to literally any cup win, but I don't want to... Oxford are literally the worst rival, the biggest rival of Swindon Town, so I'm not going to do that. They should win that fairly easily. Donetsk they're expecting promotion. Haha, put all the pressure on them. Never say that we're going to win. We've conceded the least amount of goals this season. Nuva Vinnytsia. Some good names. I mean, I like Avangard Kramatorsk. It's a good name. Southend winning 3-0 against Kidderminster. Southend United 3. Kidderminster Harriers 0. So yeah, his contract's almost already up already. Finishing like that, mate, you're not going to get anything new, are you? Crawley have got themselves a playoff spot. Well done. Oh, fun things, I suppose. Battling for promotion in the Blue Square Premier is Lewis and Bath. Bath is basically the as the game is playing at the moment, they're the closest to my hometown that we could get, except for possibly Salisbury. So cool. And Lewis, we used to go watch them at university all the time. Yay! They're not going to go up automatically, but you never know. They're looking pretty good for... I look at Bishop's Stortford, 64 points. Goal difference 0. Christ's sake. Get a grip, lads. And a board confidence update. We lost a lot of money because we're paying a lot on wages, but we're doing well in the league. Yes, well, I was aware of that. Thanks to the board. Yeah, that was one of the reasons why I sold Mamurov, by the way, was because we do lose quite a lot of money, even if we're not exactly in financial trouble. We do lose quite a bit of money each week. Konstantinov, he will start because I said so, because The Rock said so. Figueroa, Levchuk. Maybe let's put you back to being a complete forward because that worked in the other one. Right. Look at me tactically tweaking. Never happens. Whatever. Let's go for... They like the passion. They normally like the passion, but not today. Come on, Figueroa. This is your chance to redeem yourself after that fucking dreadful result in the last one. Well, anyway, it wasn't dreadful, we didn't lose, but dreadful finishing performance. That's absolutely true. Zabolotny, Dayev, tackled by... Oh, you're so bad. I just want competent... That's surely offside. Yeah, I was going to say, goodness sake. You stand about here and the line was here. What was he even doing there? Madman. Right, Govela. We beat these merely a month ago, and we've already beaten them in the league this season at home. They're rubbish. Okay, Camelot. It's only a model. I was thinking that I need to call the other centre-back It's Only a Model, but then I thought, shut up. Oh god, this is so... I was way more confident about how well we would do against Zerka, and now I'm less confident about these guys. Right, okay, Figueroa now. He's been released. Feed the beast. Oh, you come on, mate. Because Konstantinov puts the ball into the middle. Galushkin just whacks through the back of one of their players, and we waste the opportunity. Okay, Camelot. Back post. They clear over their own bar, and Dai was lurking. Camelot again taking corner. I'm not sure why our centre-back would be taking the corners when we have wingers who can do that, but we'll allow it for now. I'll have a look into it after this game. Oh, they scored. No, you bloody clowns. Right. Levchuk to Figueroa. This is pathetic. Goncharenko to Domrachev. Galushkin could actually do something good for once. No. Oh, you're just so poor. Domrachev. It's only 1v. Galushkin. Galushkin out to Perovic. Perovic to Figueroa. Figueroa. Terrible effort. Just tame. I mean, I do often say that I could do better, but often in this case, I feel like I actually could do better. That's so poor. Levchuk again. Just wildly poor. Camelot puts the ball in to Ndai, doesn't get there. Pogrebniak, he's got quite a few goals this season, I think. 45 minutes gone. Lasher. Okay. Swap you two round. Calm. Unlucky. So stop them all going mental and then say, look, get out there and do your jobs properly, or I will find people who will. Lviv kick off and die. Domrachev, Goncharenko. Goncharenko into Levchuk, misses out, but Galushkin picks up the spoils and gives it to Goncharenko again, gives it to Domrachev. They don't put the ball in the box. Our wing-backs, or not, they're not even wing-backs, our full-backs, don't put the ball in the box at all. Zabolotny, Yefremov, Barishev. Oh, Goncharenko tries to shoot. Beryi comes on for Levchuk. We need to bring on Boyko for Konstantinov, who's been poor. Otherwise, let's leave things as they are. Christian? Nice clearance. Levchuk gets it. Gives it to Goncharenko. Goncharenko, play it across the face of goal, lads. That's the way to do it. That's the safe way. Konstantinov. Oh, he's just taken straight out. So poor. He's been super disappointing. He had the stats when he signed to at least be a competent player. I mean, what is his name? Galushkin is not good. Oh, we've stolen a goal there. Zabolotny. I mean, Zabolotny shanks the ball into his own net, and we are lucky to be. But note, the first time we actually put the ball in from one of our fullbacks, Zabolotny manages to make a mistake and we score a goal. So the tactic that I want them to do does work. Figueroa puts it one more across. Come on, boy. Good. Fucking hell. But my point being before we scored that, Galushkin isn't very good statistically, but he plays excellently. Konstantinov is no worse. I mean, granted, he should be playing on the left rather than the right, but it's just the way that it is. You're a professional. Deal with it. Oh, man, Figueroa, you're so poor. All right, Bobby's coming on. Nagini's going to come on too. Okay, we have a free kick in a deep position. Ball to the back post. Potential. Miroshchenko. Miroshnichenko. That's his name. Good name. Galushkin, finally the one who should be... he could have just tapped it home, you mother Hubbard. Gets go. Good name. Barishev. It's probably called Buddy-Shev, but Barishev. It makes me laugh more. Oh, there's a very beautiful sunrise over the polluted fog of Wrocław skyline. Perovic, back post, Bobby, what on earth was that? Beryi, for God's sake. You can't let the other team literally square it into the 6-yard box, or their own 6-yard box for you, and not bury it. Come on. Boyko puts the ball straight at Demidov. They're throwing this game away for us, and we're not taking advantage of it. Getsko, Sokolovsky, Getsko again to Yefremov. Barishev. Ball in the middle. Zamyakin manages somehow to just about gather it up with his bloody awful. Got Galushkin, Bobby through to Beryi. Beryi, make this count, you mother Hubbard. Oh, it's a great save. There's absolutely no need to shoot from there. Boyko crosses the ball in. Nobody gets there. Pospalov gives it out to Mironichenko, or whatever his stupid name is. God damn it, we've had so many good chances just to wrap this up. Particularly when they fucking crossed it into their own box for Beryi to just head tamely. Well, anyway, we got back. We got away with a point, which I didn't think we were going to do. Olympic Donetsk are breathing down our necks a little. Zerka did lose, so that's good. And Metallurg, how did they do? They drew. So the teams around us are not doing great either, right? We have managed to come back into it. This fucking Lasha Chumburidze, the Russian, is he on loan from Spartak Moscow? Bloody typical. Typical Spartak, yeah. Anyway, he's only scored 3 goals, and one of them was against us. Well, anyway, look, we can't take anything bad out of that. No, that's a complete lie. We can take lots of bad things out of that. We shouldn't be too hard on the team because of that. We're still first. We came back to draw in a game that we probably should have. Let's just see what the stats were. I mean, we were better than them. Just bad finishing again. So I need to play around with that. Levchuk is set to have another year added onto his contract, so we might have to not start him. No, that won't happen. And that's just the way it's going to have to be. Podbeskidzia are playing pretty well in the Polish top division. Piast are looking set. Well, no, they're not. They're looking okay for their doing okay for the title, although Śląsk are still breathing down their necks. And in the first division, nothing particularly interesting is happening. Pelican haven't arrived again. I like Pelican. I have my eye on one team in Poland. If they come up, I might have to take them over, but we'll see. Anyway, so that is what it is. I think we'll see how tense it gets, and at what point if we're still in the running for promotion, at what point we get to potentially winning the league or potentially getting promoted, and I will record those games. So it could be as late as Olympic and Prikapatia, but it might be before that. It might be one of these. So I'll be back with whatever game it is next, but hopefully not too long. So see you in the next one, guys. Bye.